Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We're all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you? I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. I have to. This is bigger than all of us.
Oh.
All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples. The anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifact, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done, countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going. You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
You're already in it. With artifacts, come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes, let's see how willing you are.
I know you're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again, old friend.
The Unity
I'll
is
tell you
meant for
everything I
whomever
can.
can get there. Don't fall for that talk of
Different.
worthiness.
I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as your... It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity, you will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more... When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is... Through it, you can reach...
The emissary and their kind only want... They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I need... to see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. That's new. I took it as a sign. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. That it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random dime.
I'm sure you have more. Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here. Yes. And I am sorry I hope you will... You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. Part of me wonders what they will all...
Did you need something? Indeed I do. Goodbye.
Ships separated. Engaging drive. Yes,
If it were not for the lodge, I think I would avoid this city. It is all just too much. I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail. I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes. Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready. These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes. Catch a smile out there.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
those credits. And you just handed them over to the Crimson Fleet. You even need to ask such a question? All those credits. The pirates. The ones known for... It is at least refreshing that you acknowledge you were... Did you not think for a moment about the That is abject foolishness. By that logic, we should just... I thought you were... This is where you choose to have conviction, then. What did you need? Back to it, then.
Time to park this buggy.
Exterior damaged. Warning.
always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Ugh, thank God. I figured if I talked myself, I was expecting some Free Star militia. You are a sight for sore eyes. Before spacers broke into the outpost, I was... Torres ain't bad as far... So... And
Now that is something...
Roger. So first things first. They set up on the ground... The whole place is on lockdown. Talk to, Here's hoping it's not just me. Be safe, people.
No, I will not help you hurt. Things to discuss. their bravado.
I screwed up, sir. I had a bogey in my fleet scouts popped up right when you jumped in.
Let's put an end to this pirate scum once and for all.
Time to show these pirates how Sistef does things. The fleet started.
Good. Is that it? Is that Crix's legacy? Amazing. Ensign, take this and enter it into the data core analyzer.
I'm on it, sir.
You see, Lieutenant? I told you he wouldn't let us down.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Encrypted or not, it's quite a lot of money to be carrying around. The temptation must have been excruciating. It just so happens we did. And with all that money you're carrying, can you really blame us? You could have set yourself up for life, but instead, you chose to do the right thing. It's incredible. Well, you came through.
Now, on to other more pressing matters.
We received confirmation that the fleet ships were scouts sent to probe our defenses. Unfortunately, one of them jumped away before you arrived.
Which means that Delgado will have the...
There is little time then. Decisive action must be taken.
That's the plan. Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind explaining our strategy.
Yes, sir. The Vigilance is equipped with the latest in hyper-resistant shielding, making it the only ship that can safely approach the key. The catch is that the key has access to 3 orbital defensive batteries that can fire electromagnetic energy. One hit, and we lose those fancy shields. Our mission is to take out those batteries. In fact, I'll be personally leading the assault on Battery Alpha. I need you to be my support.
Sadly, we didn't get as much support for this mission as I would have liked. There just wasn't enough evidence gathered.
We weren't able to convince MAS to lend us additional squadrons. They feel like they've committed too many resources already. That means we'll have to take out all 3 batteries ourselves.
It's unfortunate, yes. But we wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you could do it.
We've also given you a call sign, Renegade, to help coordinate our movements during the attack.
Once those batteries are destroyed, you board the key and bring Delgado to justice. You won't come quietly. You do what you have to do. I don't send my people on suicide missions. Well, this is it. All my hopes and...
If you are free soon, could we talk?
I'd hate... to be the one who let that scout get away.
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. My family. I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return. Thank you. I doubt many would see it that way. There is a reason I am only just revealing this now. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. Yes, well, you were not the only one. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. Quite an understatement. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. Yes, she is. I cannot imagine anyone else in her position doing the same. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. I know. I understand that this may change what you think of me. I know that you may no longer wish to associate with me. I believe that in this moment, honesty is more important than anything. No matter what happens next, I have appreciated the time with you, and I thank you for trusting me.
The commander's briefing wasn't clear.
The station is on high alert ever since those scouts popped in. Every soldier here is ready to bring the fight.
Scouts are just the beginning. That's right, Renegade. Looks like I heard you got some moves. Not sure. Just bad timing, really. Did a fancy you. See ya. Hello.
Indicators are green. We're free.
is dealing with your flagship as we speak. I wouldn't expect backup anytime soon. Gives me plenty of time to blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever takes the traitor down.
All ships, defensive formations. No mercy.
Good work, Captain.
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something. Alrighty.
Yes? Crimson Fleet has managed to maintain this place.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Best not to leave anything useful behind. suppose that is ours now. Eh? Forgive me if I keep a knife at the ready while we are here.
You did this to me. I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds, but something as simple as this, I didn't see it coming. Not in the slightest. And now because of you, my bomb's been active. Forgive me if I don't take you at your word. I've paid you well, treated you. Look me in the eye. As the fleet's reckoner, I didn't just and some of those people target members of the Crimson Fleet and have them killed. We're not sending those people misinformation. And do I really need to explain this to you? There's quite a significant difference between dishonesty and dishonor. Well, now that you're here, so why don't you... After everything I just said, I must be a complete fool. Because even though it makes no sense, the only way to deactivate the bomb is through I don't know why you're helping me. Take me in.
one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Crix need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your
cushy media job. Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
came back to finish the job personally? I don't know who the hell you are anymore. I thought I did, but clearly, I was wrong. What the hell happened to you? You had Krix's legacy in your hands, and you gave it away. For what? For honor? Justice? Yeah? You know, when we were on Suarov, I saw the potential for you to become a badass pirate. One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way. For once in your life, be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted. You don't even have the nerve. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention of honoring our pact. You clearly never did. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to overload. Soon, you, me, and everyone near this station are going to be vaporized. Let's see how far that loyalty to Sistef takes you now. And spend the rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name? And I suppose you want me to think it ends outside a prison cell and not in. Still, a prison door opens. So you noticed. And yeah, believe me, keeping people from burying a knife in your back wasn't easy. They might. And if they do, I would just be tying up their loose ends, including you. If so, letting you live might afford me some small victory. Fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. But before you have Ikande lock me up, whether you know it or not, you're damn good at being a pirate. It's in your blood. One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting for you in my cell to tell you I told you so.
can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
Go. You've taken everything else from me. The least you can do is give me a moment of peace.
Wasted time. Pathetic. Wasted time. Weak. Excuse me.
Howdy.
Hello.
So you disarmed the bomb. Then, per our deal, you can tell your commander I will come peacefully. So you disarmed the bomb. Then, per our deal,
Yes. What? Pardon.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied.
Ships released. Let's go. Seals are locked and we are done. Seals are locked and we are docked.
You have my attention. Ah, thank you for remembering. Is that it then?
That was real impressive flying, kid. You earned your wings today.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part.
A lot of heroes on this day.
You know, I had my doubts about you.
Comes one now.
Once a criminal, always a criminal. You know how it is. But then I asked myself, as spectacular as I am, can I do what you do? And the answer was an emphatic no. See, I'm a great shooter, but a straight shooter. And that wasn't going to win this war. What we needed was someone standing on... No ride like a blindside. That's what I... Anyway, I figure he'll sprain something trying to pin the medals on your chest.
Great job.
Do you have anything to report? I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance. Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape. We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years, I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there? You should be. What you've done to serve the UC in this short amount of time is more than most people could hope to do in their entire lives.
If Mast isn't already printing up a batch of recruitment posters with your face on them, they should be.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy. Call it a reward, a token of appreciation.
Eliminating the fleet is reward enough. But I will certainly not complain about the extra credits.
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, and I believe it will, don't thank me yet. If it had been complete.
Now that you're rich and famous, maybe you'll...
Decorum, Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, that is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on Vigilance.
Excellent. I'm happy we haven't somehow frightened you away. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned wherever you might find yourself.
Commander, seems happier. The mission boards have been pretty active. Nice work. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amount. It just goes to show you. Have any more? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. That it? Wow. That's a hell of a story. I still can't believe all that wealth. Anything else? Understood. Not really, no. Don't get me wrong. Let's just stick to the... But, 2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's. Second... That's right, since you're no longer... I'll have to take your word for it. I don't like you. To that end, no more bartering for scraps of the... Certainly. Your ship is basically...
We'll be talking about this battle in the history slates.
Good to have you back. You're not gonna let this go, are... You're right, I did. Would it shock you to learn that I... Oh, does it now? I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. The year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC Security. That's just it, though. I was having the time of my life. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be... Thanks. Let's just say, look, the point... You're welcome. Well, let's get back to... Mast will have the ultimate say. But first, we'll need to perform an... If the site is deemed not up to code, we're better off destroying. For now, we have a strike team dedicated. After that's done, we'll be here if you need us.
You did the UC and system.
Hello.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect. No matter how many times we jump,
This is Freestar
it
Space.
never gets
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be... Copy that. Stay...
You stay on the straight and narrow.
Having a good one? Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
Maybe someone just lost it. If you're here about the blood stain, I'll get to it when I get...
Nah. I sure as hell ain't.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the wonderful thing.
It amazes me that anyone would spend credits on this instead of taking a trip to see real alien life.
So log 37.
The lock is surprisingly well fortified. The early settlers were practical.
Take a look around. I get all kinds in here. Well,
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Greetings, Captain.